the redemption, the kafara, the fidya that will be described in Surah Al-Ma'idah. As I told you, the blueprint of the Sharia is being prepared in this surah, but in most of the matters, the final injunctions of the Sharia that will appear in Surah Al-Ma'idah. لِلَّذِينَ يُولُونَ مِن نِسَائِهِمْ تَرَبُّصُ أَرْبَعَةِ أَشْهُرٍ. Those of you who swear and take an oath of not having any intercourse with their wives may wait for 4 months. Somebody has taken an oath, I am not going to go near you, he says to his wife. And he takes the oath, sworn by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now this condition may continue for 4 months, not more. After 4 months, one has to take a decision. Either divorce her and make her way free, or who should return and he should start having the sexual intercourse with the wife. So only for 4 months it can be. This separation can be only for 4 months, not anymore. لِلَّذِينَ يُولُونَ مِن نِسَائِهِمْ تَرَبُّصُ أَرْبَعَةِ أَشْهُرٍ فَإِنْ فَاءُوا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. If they go back, if they break their oath, it's better. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also forgiving and merciful. وَإِنْ عَزَمُوا الطَّلَاقَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And if they have decided for divorce, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all hearing, all knowing. Now the question of talaq is being discussed in a very lengthy form. وَالْمُطَلَقَّاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ. And those women who have been divorced should withhold themselves for 3 periods of menstruation. وَلَا يَحِلُّ لَهُنَّ أَن يَكْتُمْنَ مَا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ فِي أَرْحَامِهِنَّ. And it is not halal for them, it is not permissible for them that they should hide what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created in their wombs. If there is some pregnancy, they must disclose at the time of divorce, so that it is known that this son or daughter belongs to her husband who has divorced her. So this should be clear absolutely. إِن كُنَّ يُؤْمِنَّ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. If they really believe in Allah and the last day, if they have real belief in Allah and the last day, then they shouldn't hide or conceal whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created in their wombs. وَبَعُولَتُهُنَّ أَحَقُّ بِرَدِّهِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ إِنْ أَرَادُوا إِصْلَاحًا. And their husbands have more right and authority to take them back during this period if they want to make things clear and better. If they want reconciliation. During this period, which is called iddah, one person has given one divorce to his wife. Now that wife has to wait for 3 months, 3 periods. During this time, if the husband has decided to take her back, he can take her back. He has more authorized. The wife cannot refuse. He has the authority. أَحَقُّ بِرَدِّهِنَّ. He is more powerful. He has the right to take her back. فِي ذَلِكَ. During this period of their iddah. إِنْ أَرَادُوا إِصْلَاحًا. If they really desire reconciliation. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Now these words have been translated in 2 ways. Lahunna, for them, that is the women. For the women also are rights, just as there are rights over them of the men. You know, this is a very tricky question. In this marriage, what are the rights of a woman, wife? What are the rights of husband, the man? Are they absolutely equal? This is the philosophy of the modern civilization. They are all absolutely equal. If the husband can divorce, wife can also divorce. Equal authority of divorcing has been given in this present civilization to men and women. In Islam it's not so. There's a difference. So actually this ayah has been translated, although by many, that the rights of women are absolutely equal to the rights of men. وَلَهُنَّ, and for them are the rights, مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ, absolutely like those which are on them for the husbands. The women have, the wives have right over the husband, just like those rights which the husbands have over the wives. This is one way of translating these words. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. The other is, for the women there are rights which are proportionate to the responsibilities put on them. And this is more scientific, and this is more rationally, logically connected, compatible with the whole family system of Islam. Islam puts certain responsibilities upon the husband, certain responsibilities upon the wife. Now rights always go parallel to the responsibilities. If the responsibilities are more, rights should be more. If the responsibilities are less, rights should also be less. Hence actually what these words mean are, lahunna, they have the rights, mislul ladhi alayhinna, which are proportionate to the duties that have been put on their shoulders. I agree with this second translation. Lahunna mislul ladhi alayhinna bil ma'roof wa lirrijali alayhinna daraja. But even if you take the first translation, again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it clear, and for men over the women there is a degree of authority. وَلَهُوَ لِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ. There is one daraja, one degree that the men have over women. وَاللَّهُ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. This thing will be discussed now in detail in Surah Al-Nisa. Here, as I told you, the basic directive principles, basic philosophical ideas, they are being given. And the preliminary instructions are being given. But this thing will develop into a full legal system in Surah Al-Nisa and then finally in Surah Al-Ma'idah. At-talaqu marratan. Divorce can be twice. فَإِمْسَاكُمْ بِمَعْرُوفٍ أَوْ تَصْرِيحٌ بِإِحْسَانٍ. After that, one has to decide whether to retain the wife with honor or to release her with kindness. After two, if one gives third also, then he cannot take back. That is talaq-e-mughallas. But up till that time that there are only two divorces, so there is a choice that he can retain the wife. If during the period of iddah, there is no need of another fresh nikah. But if the period of iddah has been completed, now they will have to have a fresh nikah. But they can have it if the divorces are only two up till now. If it is the third one,